Okay, guys. Um, so I am here to give you my WrestleMania 30 predictions. And why I'm doing it so early is because the build-up for WrestleMania is pretty much done. SmackDown's just like a bunch of recaps. I will watch SmackDown though, to see the Hulk Hogan part. Nothing else. I'm not really gonna watch it. Um, I just don't like watching the final SmackDown before WrestleMania. It's just a bunch of recaps. Main event was kind of the same way last night. Um, So I'm just gonna go ahead and give my predictions for WrestleMania since the build-up's pretty much done. Raw's really the last show that builds up WrestleMania, especially when you got matches like Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. That's pretty much the last build-up of that match. Maybe John Cena and Bray Wyatt was probably the last build. I don't think we should do anything else with that. So WrestleMania is pretty much the build is pretty much over now. And now we're on the 30th anniversary of WrestleMania. The 30 years of WrestleMania. We actually played this mode in WWE 2K14, which I'm doing Let's Plays on, by the way. Maybe I'll do one today. Hence the word maybe. Um, so, we WrestleMania 1, we had the first WrestleMania, which was in Madison Square Garden. They really went all out for that Mania. They had it seen in theaters everywhere. Um, you had WrestleMania. Yeah, and then WrestleMania afterwards. WrestleMania 20, no, WrestleMania 10, which really they went out for. It was in Madison Square Garden again. And then you had 10 years later WrestleMania 20 in Madison Square Garden. And then you had and I got WrestleMania 30. They always do something big when it comes to every 10 years for WrestleMania. The first one, it was the first WrestleMania, so that's a big deal. The 10th Mania, they did the Shawn Michaels Razor Ramon match in the ladder match to combine the Intercontinental Championships. Um, WrestleMania 20, that's when Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero. Well, Eddie Guerrero had already been the WWE champion, but that's when they were both WWE champions. Eddie Guerrero wasn't the WWE champion, and Chris Benoit became the new World Heavyweight champion. So I really think they're gonna do something special. I think it should have been more in Madison Square Garden just to keep the tradition going. How every 10 WrestleManias is in Madison Square Garden, but they didn't do that. They did New Orleans, which is fine. Um, and Something I actually want to kind of mention too is that where's Shawn Michaels been? He usually pops up around every WrestleMania time. Since he's been retired. 27, he went in the Hall of Fame, but he still kind of did some stuff with the Triple H Undertaker feud. 28, same thing. He did stuff for the Triple H Undertaker feud. And then, no, 28, I meant to say. And then 29, he was there last year for the Brock Lesnar Triple H feud. So he was always there for Triple H's feuds. And then they didn't put him on this show. I wonder if maybe they couldn't find something for him to do, or he didn't want to be in this year's WrestleMania. But I think they definitely could have found something for him. I mean, he did screw Daniel Bryan out of the WWE Championship before it got combined into the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Um, yeah, Shawn Michaels could have been in Triple H's corner, could have been the guest referee. He could have done something to impact that match because I definitely think he could have helped the build up for that match a lot. Maybe like Shawn Michaels comes out and does something, maybe him and Bryan have like a fight or something. They could have done something with Shawn Michaels this year. If he has to be the enforcer, the manager, something. He could have played like the heel. He could have been like a heel with Triple H to do something, but they didn't do that. I kind of want to talk a little bit about the WrestleMania press conference. They had it last night. I'm not gonna do like a full video on it because it's not really much. They had like Hulk Hogan there. He talked about stuff. Josh Matthews beforehand interviewed the Bella Twins, Nikki and Brie, and talked about the Divas Championship match and the John Cena, Daniel Bryan stuff since both sisters are dating John Cena and Daniel Bryan. And then he talked to Summer Rae about the Divas Championship, invitational match. Same thing with Hulk Hogan came out and talked, and then Triple H, Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton. Randy Orton actually stayed in character, which I thought was odd. And the crowd on the press conference was dead. They didn't really say much. They didn't really react when Hulk Hogan came out. They didn't react when Daniel Bryan was doing this yes chant, so it was a dead crowd. And then Batista came out, and Batista came out before, but he stole the show. He's like, I'm not gonna read this. Whoever wrote this is just crap and should be fired unless it's Stephanie McMahon. And he just kind of went off. He was like, "Oh, I'm a little nervous. I'm not nervous when I'm going in front of people." And then he kind of like pretended to be a fan. He's like, "Batista, you suck in skinny jeans." He's like, "I'm over there and hurt you." And they kind of went on to the business perspective, but that was interesting though, really funny. Um, and then John Cena came out last and talked about like the WrestleMania stuff. So I thought that was cool. A big thing that right now they have, the I guess you could say they have for WrestleMania 30 is this is the WWE Network. Obviously, it was launched on February 24th, 2014. Um, and this is going to be the first pay per view ever that WWE is going to have on the network live. WrestleMania 30. I think that's cool. WrestleMania 30 is a big deal. You got the Hall of Fame Saturday too. They're going to show the red carpet and stuff, and then the celebration. So I think that's cool. So really, WrestleMania is looking up this year. I'm really hyped for WrestleMania too. You got feuds. I think they really did a good job putting it together. Some stuff I don't think they did a good job with, like a couple matches, but every match I think should deliver pretty well, except for one. And they really did a good job. And then you brought Hulk Hogan back to be the host of WrestleMania, and Hulk Hogan coming back to the WWE was very well done. Him being in TNA, that was getting awful. And you could say, oh, but Hulk Hogan and WWE, what's the difference? There's two differences. One, I think I told you this too. Hulk Hogan and TNA fucking blew. He wasn't Hulk Hogan. He didn't come out with he wasn't really wearing his t-shirts. He didn't come out with his theme music. Nothing. Hulk Hogan, when you put Hulk Hogan in the WWE, that's the real Hulk Hogan. That's the Hulk Hogan's like, well, let me tell you something, brothers. What you gonna do? And then stuff like that, you know? So it's like, and then you got the taunts. He still did the taunts, but I think Hulk Hogan that's his home. WWE is where Hulk Hogan belongs. So, and the other thing is that WWE is not going to base the show around Hulk Hogan, as you have seen on Raws. When he did make his return, he was only out there for a couple minutes. He does one segment. When he was in TNA, he was on like a bunch of segments. So I think Hulk Hogan in WWE works better than him being in TNA. And he can make more money out of WWE than TNA. So I really think that could happen. I really think that's cool. So yeah, now enough of me talking. Let me get to the matches that are going to be on the show. I actually have it on my phone. I have it on Wikipedia, and I made sure that they were right on WWE.com. So let's just get right into it. I go do them on WWE.com, but they have like the slash thing that goes really fast. So. Alright, so let's get to the matches. We're going to start with the pre-show, which is actually, I should say, 2 hours long. I already covered this. A 2-hour pre-show. What are they going to do in a 2-hour pre-show? And I was watching Suicide Dive Wrestling, and they're probably going to do what they do every pre-show, just to promote the matches, the network, and stuff. So the pre-show is going to be kind of boring. I will watch the pre-show. It starts at 5, I think. So there's going to be a 6-hour WrestleMania. That's a long WrestleMania. But we do have a match on the pre-show. We get Jimmy and Jey Uso, the Usos, defending their WWE Tag Team Championships against Los Matadors, which consists of Diego and Fernando, which is Primo and Epico. The Real Americans, which is Cesaro and Jack Swagger, and Ryback and Curtis Axel, and they're going to defend those championships in a Fatal 4-Way match. I would have preferred this to be an elimination match. Maybe they'll add it on this show, on this pre-show, since they have 2 hours. I expect this match to actually get a lot of time since it's a 2-hour pre-show. So give them like about 30 minutes. There's no way if you give them like 5 minutes, then yeah. Because last year WrestleMania had an hour pre-show, and Miz and Wade Barrett still got like 5 minutes. So I don't really know what they're doing. I see. As for the guys, I see, but this match should be really good. They have all had great matches together. Like the Usos and Ryback and Curtis Axel. They've had pretty good matches together. In the past, the Real Americans and the Usos, great matches together, amazing. And the Lost Matadors and the Real Americans when they were coming in, that was actually pretty entertaining matches. Then you got the Lost Matadors and Ryback and Curtis Axel matches, those are just kind of eh. But if you at least this Fatal 4-Way, he's got a bunch of tag teams in it. I think this could be a great match. Tag team match for the championships. I really like the way they've been utilizing the tag team division too, how they have tag teams now. So I really think that's good. As for the people I see winning, I see the Usos retaining their tag team championships because they just won the tag team championships not that long ago. So I see them keeping the championships. If I had to pick a team to beat them, though, it would be the Real Americans. But I see the Usos retaining their championships. Then we get the main show. I'm just gonna go down from the bottom to the top because that bottom has like the matches that are least important than the top. So then we got a 6-man tag team match between the Shield, which consists of Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns, versus Kane and the No Age Outlaws, which is the Road Dogg Jesse James and the badass Billy Gunn. I like the build up of this feud. This build, actually, like I said, there's some matches that don't have build, but this build up of the feud, it actually kind of revolves around the tag team title shot. Because if you don't remember, the reason why the Real Americans and Ryback and Curtis Axel have these tag team title matches because they helped Kane take out the Shield. So that's the reason why they're having this, why the tag team championship matches pretty much happen. Lost Matadors, I don't know what role they play. But this match, I like kind of this feud. I really don't like Corporate Kane, though. I really think they should, after Mania, they should have Corporate Kane go back to being like a monster. He can still be a heel, but I really would prefer him to see like the Monster Kane. I've been really waiting for it since after Team Hell No broke up, which consisted of Kane and Daniel Bryan. So I really think they should have gone that route, but they didn't do it. Corporate Kane, I gave it a chance at first, but it just sucks. Corporate Kane sucks. He looks weak all the time. I think they really need to give Kane back that monster role. Put him back in the mask and give him a monster role again. But yeah, the feud's fine. I love the Shield as babyface now. It's better than just splitting all of them up and giving them a triple threat match, which would have not been a bad decision. But I like them as a babyface. They really won well with the babyface. It's kind of awkward though to see them as a babyface, but they're still double teaming everyone. But now they're just going after heels. So, but I really like them as a babyface. As for the winners, I see the Shield winning this match. I don't see Kane and the New Age Outlaws winning. I see the Shield winning this match and continuing the babyface run. So that's what I have to say there. Then you got the Vicky Guerrero's Divas Championship Invitational. We got pretty much all the Divas on the roster. We still don't know the rules yet, so I'm just going to assume, it says on the Wikipedia, 14 Divas single fall. So I'm just going to assume everyone's going to be in the ring at once. And yeah, so the people the participants, even though it's every Diva, but I'll say what the Divas are. We have AJ Lee defending the championship against Oksana, Alicia Fox, Brie Bella, Cameron, Emma, Eva Marie, Layla, Naomi, Natalia, Nikki Bella, Rosa Mendez, Summer Rae, and Tamina Snuka. This match is going to be a clusterfuck. This match is going to be fucking awful. This match is just all the Divas on the card just to get the Divas Championship on the show. That's really what this match fucking is. This match is going to be a clusterfuck. It will be shit. They're all going to go after AJ Lee first, and then they'll all go after each other. That's how it's going to fucking be. This match is going to be a huge clusterfuck, though. Nothing else to really say about that. I got 3 winners for this match. I'll say them all. I see Tamina Snuka possibly turning on AJ Lee and pinning her and winning the Divas Championship. Or lately they've been kind of doing a Summer Rae and Natalia feud on Total Divas. They should put that into the WWE. So you can have Natalia just win the championship and become the new champion. Or they could do Summer Rae. Natalia's about to come this close to winning the championship. She's got one of the Divas in the sharpshooter. Then she sneaks in on another Diva. Then Summer Rae sneaks in on another Diva and wins and becomes the new Divas champion. That would be cool. So yeah, and then you can do a Natalia Summer Rae feud, which they won't do probably. So yeah, my 3 picks are Tamina Snuka, Natalia, and Summer Rae. So those are my thoughts there. And then we got the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, as was announced by Hulk Hogan. Really like this idea. It's a way to get everyone on the card for one thing, and this is going to be a big deal, whoever wins. So let's just get on to Who's in the Battle Royal? We got Alberto Del Rio, Big E, who is the Intercontinental Champion, Big Show, the Raw General Manager Brad Maddox, Brodus Clay, Christian, which I don't know if he will be in it after the concussion situation because he does have a concussion. I wonder if he's just resting up so he can compete. Cody Rhodes, Damian Sandow, Darren Young, Dolph Ziggler, Fandango, Drew McIntyre of 3MB, Goldust, The Great Khali, Heath Slater, and Jinder Mahal of 3MB, so the whole 3MB is in it. Justin Gabriel, Kofi Kingston, Mark Henry, The Miz, Rey Mysterio, Sheamus, R-Truth, Santino Marella, Sin Cara, Titus O'Neil, and Zack Ryder. I have 10 picks for this match. I picked 10 people. Why not, you know? So I have 10 picks. And I wrote them down, and I would say the reasons why. I can see Mark Henry winning. I don't really know, like, there's not there's a lot of great talent in this match, but I can see Mark Henry being one of them because they have been kind of doing stuff with him. They've been getting him United States Championship matches with Dean Ambrose. So they're out doing something. They just getting on TV, so I can see him winning. I see The Miz winning. I can see The Miz winning over Mark Henry. So my number 10's Mark Henry, number 9's Miz. I can see him winning because he's been coming out bragging how he wants to be the Andre the Giant Battle Royal winner. And he's been complaining how he's not been having matches on Raw and SmackDown and pay-per-views. So I could see Miz winning this match. Goldust. They've been doing stuff with Goldust, so I could see him winning. Maybe turning on Cody Rhodes and he wins and turns heel. Cody Rhodes, I could see him winning. I could see him winning more than Goldust because Cody Rhodes is a new, fresh guy. I could see Rey Mysterio pulling on all the stops like the ultimate underdog he is and winning the Battle Royal himself. Big E, he's the Intercontinental Champion and they're kind of behind Big E, so why not have him win? Dolph Ziggler, they've been kind of building him up and he's been talking about how he's going to have his WrestleMania moment, so I could see Dolph Ziggler winning this match. I could see Alberto Del Rio winning. They've been kind of building him up too, having him beat Big E a couple times. I could see him winning more than Ziggler though, because they always have a little bit more. They always have a lot of faith with Del Rio. Sheamus, I see him winning this. I could see him he's Sheamus. He's like kind of like the John Cena of the WWE, except a little bit down a little bit. And then I see Big Show. They've really been kind of pushing that Big Show's gonna win and be the next Andre the Giant in the WWE. They always talked about how he's been a big fan of Andre the Giant, so. That's who I could see winning. So I'm going to repeat them. Number 10, Mark Henry, Miz, Goldust, Cody Rhodes, Rey Mysterio, Big E, Dolph Ziggler, Alberto Del Rio, Sheamus, and Big Show. There's only 27. Those are my picks for right now. And if they may add somebody in, I could see maybe Rob Van Dam making a return. Alexander Rusev finally making his debut in the Battle Royal, maybe winning the thing. And I can possibly see Booker T getting added or something, or Bad News Barrett, something like that. I don't see them winning, but I can see maybe RVD winning it, returning and winning it, and Alexander Rusev making his debut and winning the Battle Royal. That would be a big way to debut. So those are my picks for the Battle Royal. And let me get match I'm very interested in: John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. Very interested in this match. I like what they're doing with this feud of Bray Wyatt. It's going after John Cena. John Cena's talking about how he's afraid of Bray Wyatt. I like John Cena doing that because it kind of shows that it shows something that it makes Bray Wyatt look strong, saying that having a guy like John Cena be afraid of him. And he talks about too how Bray Wyatt's not like any other opponent, how he's just going after John Cena's legacy. And he's gonna destroy John Cena. He's not like The Rock, Triple H, all that stuff. So I really like what they did with this feud, and have Bray Wyatt get inside John Cena's head by putting that goat mask on him and tying him up against the ropes, and then John Cena run up to Bray Wyatt and dressed up as the goat mask. And I really like what they've done with this feud. I'm very, very interested in this match. As for the winner, I want Bray Wyatt to win, but they're probably gonna give it to John Cena because he's John Cena. He's like their go-to guy. So I really see John Cena winning this match. I'm sorry, but I see John Cena win, but I'm gonna be rooting for Bray Wyatt to win this match. But John Cena's probably gonna win. But it'd be cool if Bray Wyatt won. I'll be psyched. And then we got the streak match: Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. This feud's been kind of disappointing to me. I was expecting them to make this a personal route. The feud's been fine, but what this feels like just kind of like a. This doesn't really feel like the streak. It probably won't hit me until after once the match comes. But this feels more like it's just any other pay per view. It's felt that on Raw kind of. That this match is just a typical pay per view match. Going into it. Paul Heyman is kind of hyping me up for it by talking about the streak, but they should have just made this personal. They should have brought up when they had that face-off in UFC, but they didn't do it. They could have done something else if they didn't want to bring that up. They could have done something with it, but they didn't do anything. They didn't even bring up that they fucking fought in the past. So I'm kind of pissed about what they've done with this feud. The feud's been fine, but yeah, I see Undertaker winning this match. They're not going to have him go 21-1, but I'm going to be very interested in this match. This match should be great. I see on the pre-show them adding like a stipulation, like an ODQ match or something. They should have had this be a casket match, though. This is match I'm the most interested in. We got Daniel Bryan versus Triple H. And the winner will get into the World Heavyweight WWE World Heavyweight Championship match later on in the show. Very interested. This match probably has the most build-up since SummerSlam. They've been building these guys up since SummerSlam when Triple H screwed Daniel Bryan out of the WWE Championship. And then he brought Randy Orton into it. And every time Daniel Bryan comes this close of becoming the champion, or he does have the championship, Triple H takes it away from him. Like when he won it at Night of Champions, Triple H took it away from him. And when at Hell in a Cell, Triple H took it away from him again. And then they took away the Royal Rumble away from him by not having him be in this match. They cost him at the Elimination Chamber. Now they're finally going to have a one-on-one match. Very interested in this. This was supposed to be CM Punk in this match, but they should have done Daniel Bryan all along. They really should have just done Daniel Bryan all along. He was the guy that started his heel turn. That should have been the guy he faced. He always was hard on Daniel Bryan, so why not just have him face Daniel Bryan? They could have had Punk win the Rumble and then go on to face Randy Orton for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, but they didn't do it. And I like the Yes Movement, though, when he brought the Occupy Raw, and he had all the fans come in and chant yes. That was very interesting. So I've been very interested in this feud. I see Bryan winning because I fucking hate Triple H, as you know. And if he fucking wins this match, I'm gonna fucking light all my wrestling stuff on fire. And then if he wins the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, I'm gonna fucking shave my head bald and fucking flip out. So if Triple H is not winning this fucking match, I will fucking riot. I might not even finish watching the fucking show. So yeah, Triple H is not fucking winning this match. Daniel Bryan's winning. Then we got the main event. We got Randy Orton defending the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Batista, and it will be Daniel Bryan. It's not going to be Triple H. It will be Daniel Bryan. Thank God they changed up the main event, because if they had just done Randy Orton versus Batista, that would have fucking sucked. No one wanted to see that, so they really saved the main event. And they're going to have, and everyone's going to be behind Bryan when he does join that match. I repeat, when he does join that match. And I think Bryan's going to go on and become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to beat Randy Orton and Batista and finally get his run with the title, and everyone will go home happy. He should have won the Royal Rumble this year. He should have had it at Hell in a Cell. They should have just kept it at SummerSlam. But this time it's finally going to be the time when they give it to Daniel Bryan. If Triple H is in this match by any means, which he fucking won't be, Batista will win this match. And I don't see Randy Orton walking out of WrestleMania as WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He's a pussy, so they made him like a huge pussy. I can't believe how much of a pussy they make Randy Orton. I would have just preferred him being a babyface, but what can you do? So I'm going to repeat my picks. I see the Usos going into WrestleMania as tag team champions, and they're going to retain those championships against the Lost Matadors, Ryback and Curtis Axel and the Real Americans. And then I see Natalya, Tamina Snuka, and Summer Rae becoming the new Divas champion in that Divas Invitational Battle Royal. I see Mark Henry, Miz, Goldust, Cody Rhodes, Rey Mysterio, Dolph Ziggler, Alberto Del Rio. No wait, Big E, Dolph Ziggler, Alberto Del Rio, Sheamus or Big Show winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, unless OVD, Alexander Rusev. Other than that, I can see them winning it. So yeah. I see John Cena beating Bray Wyatt, but I'm gonna root for Bray Wyatt to win. Undertaker to go 22-0 against Brock Lesnar. Daniel Bryan to beat Triple H and then go on to beat Randy Orton and Batista and become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So that's my WrestleMania predictions. I am out. I'm going to watch NXT tomorrow, TNA Friday, SmackDown. I'm going to watch the Hulk Hogan thing. And then I'm going to watch WrestleMania and the Hall of Fame, then WrestleMania. So that's pretty much it for my predictions. Thank you guys for watching this video. You can subscribe to this channel, Wrestling Fortune 44, if you haven't. You can subscribe to CM Brothers. You can subscribe to Owen the Talkinator. You can subscribe to CM Live Reactions. And that's it. You can also add Owen Finch, Owen Pinch, and Owen Pettridge and Adam Finch on Facebook as a friend on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter at Owen the Birdman at yahoo.com. No, wait, at Owen the Birdman. You can email me too at owenthebirdman at yahoo.com if you want. You can add me on Instagram. It's down below. You can also add me on Snapchat. It's Birdman105. I'm going to get Xbox Live today, so maybe if you ever want to play me online, tell me. I'm not going to give it away for those creeps. So that's pretty much it, guys. Peace out.